Thank you for highlighting, what makes it different. And one of the things you mentioned that I want to kind of deep dive a little bit is sometimes critical thinkers struggle to fit in workplace because they challenge assumption. And how can organization embrace that opportunity and look at that as a strength rather than an act of defiance?
Well, questioning is innovation in disguise. So companies that thrive, they don't silence critical thinkers. They structure curiosity. And that means creating psychological safety for why questions and reframing them as due diligence, not disruption. So the first step is to understand that it's not a personal affront to anyone. It is an actual need of this brain type to question things. And companies could provide time for Q&A at the end of meetings, or even better, a suggestion I've made in the past is that they could encourage written feedback, which doesn't require these people who are often introverts to question aloud in a public setting and be seen as difficult. So then acknowledge that feedback later when you get it without taking any offense, so that the analytical employee feels trusted rather than troublesome.
I love the fact that you mentioned psychological safety, which is a critical element for an organization to be successful. What you
Mhm.
mentioned around how to help them embracing asking question, and also give them an option to write in their question, and more importantly, as you mentioned, allowing them to write their question is one aspect of it, but acknowledging it later on is immensely powerful. Thank you for sharing that.